Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, teacher.
I hope you had a great break time. Yes, wonderful. Then, remember, as always we did, at that time, without seeing any paper, just seeing our fingers. Let's count what? Let's count. Let's count 1 to 10. Quickly. Remember, if we can count tens, eights, as we are counting by ones, we are going to deal with subtraction. With subtraction?
No.
With division and with multiplication. Great. Then, let us continue. Open your fingers. Let's start with twos. I'm not going to speak here. You continue with your stuff too. Do it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Wonderful.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Now it is the hard part. Can you do it well?
Yes.
Continue.
12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60.
Great.
7, 14, 21,
28.
31,
35.
49, 56, 63, 70.
Good.
16, 24, 32, 40,
48, 56, 64, 72, 9, 18, 27, 26,
90.
Okay, I think we are going to have another guest. We are going to tell him welcome, but okay, he's coming later, I think. Then, great. We were speaking about division. We finish. Yeah, then, Ibrahim, you are right, because fractions are representations of division. Then, we have finished with division. You know, when you deal with multiplication, with counting on ones to tens, you are going to deal with addition, subtraction. Am I right? With addition, subtraction, with multiplication, with division, and with what? With fractions, yes. Then, let us remember from our book quickly. Then, in our previous lessons, we have spoken about fractions, half, whole, third, quarter. Yes, we remember it. And then we continue with the equivalent fractions. What was it? You see two lines, equals, all the numbers were different. But I told you, as a madman, these fractions are the same. At the beginning, we were speaking about what? We were speaking about the simple numbers. If you are speaking about the simple numbers, you cannot tell. For example, here, let me show you. You cannot tell. 2 is equals to 10. Can we tell it? No. Why? Because we already know 2 is smaller than number 10. But fraction is another representation of things. Then you have seen this topic in first grade with shapes, in second grade with shapes, and now in third grade we are representing, we are showing up, we are giving the proof of the fractions with what? With numbers. Then we can tell 1/2 equals to 5/10. And no one will get angry at you. Then let's continue with today's lesson. We are going to speak about mixed fractions. Oh, teacher, what does that mean again? Then, remember, we were speaking about all the operations are saying something to us. Then, let us remember with the board, come on. Then, where is my smartboard pen? Here. Then, if I write 14 plus 24, for example, then what does it say? Have you got any idea? What should we do? Okay, then you have to put the numbers together, and will you get a smaller number or big? Yeah, great. Then addition with the simple sign, you know, you read. It is almost reading. You read the operation. And then with the fraction also, we must read. What is it saying? Then we continue. This is a fraction line. Then where should I write numerator? Up or down? Up. Then should I write denominator down or numerator up or down? Numerator down. Then we are going to check. Okay, we are going to respect everyone's opinion. Then what is numerator? What is denominator? We are going to prove it from where? From me or from the book? Okay, from the book we are going to check it then. Then I think almost everyone say we are going to write numerator up. Can you tell me Lina's a numerator? Let's tell 6? Okay, 6. Zümrüt, tell me another denominator. Can you tell it more than 6? 7? Yes. Why not? We can tell. Then, how should we understand this fraction? Then, there is a line between two numbers. This fraction line is saying to us, there is whole thing. Imagine, we were telling in previous years, fraction is a representation of the whole world. For example, food, tools, then everything you may think. There is a thing. Then, with this thing, we are going to divide it divide equally. And we already tell divide, it means equally. We are not sharing. Sharing is another thing, and dividing is another thing. It has got a rule. You have to divide it into same pieces, same size, same tall, same short. If you got a thing, divide it. For example, what should we have? We can have that huge rectangle. Then you are going to divide it in 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then let's add 6 and 7. Have you got a thing? Huge rectangle? Yes? Yes or not? Then the number which is down, we don't know what is its name, numerator or denominator. We are going to discuss. Are we going to fight or discuss? Discuss is better than fighting. Then let's continue. 7 is the whole of the fraction. We divide it into 7 pieces. How do we represent half? Did you forget or? Then remember, yes, fraction is a division. You remembered? Then there is a whole thing. With this line, we see there is a whole thing. Then you have to divide it too, and you are going to take one of it. It is half. 1 over 2, 1 half. And then I want you to, with this half, remember to write which is up, the number which is up. We are going to write numerator. Then is it okay now? Yes. Then what are we going to write? The number which is down. Denominator. Remember at the first lesson we cannot pronounce it well, but it is very good now. You can all tell denominator. Can you tell denominator?
Denominator.
Great job. Denominator. Then we are going to write another examples. This year we have learned 1 over 3. Then and it was our first discussion. Remember? 1/3 is bigger than 1/4, and then we all get mad. Why? Because 3 is smaller than 4. Remember, fractions are not whole numbers. And then we are going to write as a second title, mixed fractions. We are not going to write in our notebooks equivalent fractions. Why? Because we are not going to be responsible for equivalent fractions. You have to just know it. It exists. But you don't have to make a lot of exercises about it. Then, with mixed fractions, we are going to take a number and a fraction. Let's tell 2, let's change the color. 2 wholes, 3/4. Is it okay? Yes. Then remember how to read fractions. Sometimes you can read 2 wholes 3 over 4, or if you want to sound cool, you have to read it 2 wholes 3/4. But you have to eat your tongue, as always, you remember. Then, have you done with writing? Yes. You don't see? Oh, okay. Can you see it now?
Yes. I finished too.
You finished? Okay. Good. And now, for a better understanding, we are going to represent mixed fractions with our small papers. Okay? I want Lina's. Can you please take 5 for you and give it to another friend? it is, we are going to do an activity in pair. Good? Arya and Dinas, you are going to work together. Çınar, Sidra, you are going to work together. When you finish writing, you may close your notebooks. You can put it in your bag. Next time, I am going to check your notebooks. Then you may have a happy face stamp on it. If it is possible, yes, Linaz, are you okay? Do you need help? Okay, Zümrüt, Yara, you may help your friend, please. You may tell teacher then what you are doing. I make do the work for me then. Okay. Each table has got 5 papers just like this.
No, teacher, we haven't got.
Oh, you haven't got? Then
I have 2.
you got 2. Okay. One table should have 5 papers. Okay. Then you don't have to write your name. Just I am going to make an example. We are going to write one fraction. You are going to see it on the board, please. May you focus? Okay, eyes on the board. Then, our new friends, mixed fractions. We are going to deal with you. Then, let's tell 2 wholes with 1/4, 1/4. Then, I am going to get 3 papers to show you. The first one is going to be done by us, by all of us. The second and third question must be done for you, okay? You are going to work with your pair, with your friend. Then, first of all, you are going to check the denominator. What does that mean? Denominator says, please, if you got your wholes, you have to make them in how many pieces? In how many pieces should we fold our papers? In 4. Then remember, half and quarter. Half, and you are going to fold it into quarter. Then, how many small squares have you got in your papers? 4. Then, it is better, how many wholes can we see here in the fraction? 2. Then, let's do, then as you can see, there are 2 wholes which are representing by these papers. And then, we must have 3 papers. This fraction says, number 2 is the whole simple number, and you have to get another whole. Remember the fraction 9? And then, the same way, you are going to divide it into 4 pieces. How many parts should you take? How many parts should you shade? How many parts should you color from the last paper?
1.
Why? Because numerator says, please shade one of them. Then you are going to color I'm going to color it with you here. Haven't you got a pencil? You can, yes, you can color it easily with your colored pencil or why, Jafar? Why we are coloring just one?
Because the numerator says color.
Why? Because numerator says color one of it. Okay, I think the first example are quite easy. We've got 2 wholes, 1/4, 1/4 with this. And then, please, you should work with your friend. If you got your notebooks, Linas, may you put your notebook in your bag, please? Because you have to work with your friend. Work with your friend. Okay. Then where are the holes? Yes, great. Then you got 2 holes and 1/4. Then, if you put less stuff on your desk, I'm going to see your table, your desk. Then, are you ready for the question 2 and for the question 3? Okay, good. At that time, we are going to change. There are more holes. We are going to erase hole. Instead of 2 holes, we are going to tell one hole. At that time, we are going to change numerator. Let's make 2. Then, please, may you show on your desk with your pair 1 whole, 2/4. Very smart idea. You are right, because you already colored 1 piece and it is saying 2. And then you are going to show me. Should we take time? Then 1 minute, is it enough?
Yes.
In 1 minute? Okay, show it on your table. Then, what should you show? 1 whole, 2/4. When you are done, work with your friend. It is better. If you are working alone, you are going to take more time. And then, where is the hole? And then, yes, show them how many holes have you got? 1. And then, where is 2/4? Where is, yes, and where is hole? Yes, it's done now. I think you are, yes, great job. Wonderful. And you are writing each fraction too. Yes, great. Sedef, aren't you working with your friend? Okay, okay. Okay, feel free then now. Can't you fold the paper just with it? It is better because you are doing a lot of job. Oh, okay. I respect your choice. Good. By the way, you see the time? More than 1 minute. Yes, great. And why you don't work with your? Okay, good. 1 whole, 2/4. Okay, 1 whole, 2/4. 1 whole, 2/4, and then we are going to make another one, the last one. Then, please show me with your papers. 3 holes, 3/4. Then, I think some of you are already colored. Yes, you got 2 before. You just color another part. 3, Entry hall. Wonderful. You did it. Great. Mahmoud, it is better to work with Ahmed. Come on. Work with him. And you will see, you may... Then it is third or fourth? Third. Then... Yes, show it up, please.
Teacher, 3 and...
Whole pizza. And if you are very fat, just like your teacher, you want to eat more pizza. Then, when you finish your pizza and you desire, you want to eat another piece, you are going to represent what you have eaten with mixed fractions. Okay, I think it is wonderful. There is no better, and if you want to paste it in your notebook, it is going to be great. Then, for remembering, as a homework, I am going to share previous lessons worksheets. Please. It is so obvious. You have to complete numerator and denominator of the fractions. And at the back of the worksheet, you are going to see there are already fractions. Then you have to color numerators. Please careful. You don't have to color denominators parts, because if you color denominators, you have to color the whole fraction shape. Okay, remember. I don't want you to confuse anymore. Fraction. Which number is staying up? How do we call it? Numerator or denominator? Numerator. It is up, okay? It is over your head. It is what? Numerator. And the number which is down, how do we call it? Denominator. Wonderful. And then please, Linaz, one more time, you are going to get my job. Share it with your friends. Maybe I can pay you with a sugar, with a sweet. Wonderful. Wonderful, Arya. Then that's all. I think we must go home. See you next time. Bye-bye.